Hi, I'm Andrew Kearns, Library Instruction Liaison for the Mary Black School of Nursing. As a nursing student, you will often be asked to find peer-reviewed or scholarly articles. Sometimes you will need a particular type of article, such as a research article or a systematic review. Do you know how to recognize these types of articles? Scholarly journals exist to publish original research, that is, new knowledge about a topic. Because it is not always easy to judge the validity of original research, most scholarly journals are peer-reviewed or refereed. This means that submissions to the journal are read and reviewed by a number of experts in the field, who send their feedback to the editor, who then makes a decision on publication. Frequently, articles are accepted pending revisions. This process ensures a minimal bar that an article must reach before it is published. Most article databases have a checkbox for peer-reviewed or scholarly journals, but this only gets you part way since these journals also publish non-peer-reviewed material, most notably book reviews. In CINAHL Complete, you could also check the research article box if that's the kind of article you need, or you can use publication type to limit to journal articles or specific types of articles like case study and systematic review. But even with all of these aids, it is ultimately up to you to determine what kind of article you have and its usefulness for your purpose. You can begin by recognizing the typical structure of a research article. Many journals print an abstract or summary before the actual article. The first page of the article can also give you important information about the author's affiliation and the DOI, or Digital Object Identifier number, of the article. This is a unique number that aids in finding an article online and is therefore asked for in the APA citation format. If you don't find the DOI number in the database record, look on the first page of the article itself, but be aware that not all articles will have DOI numbers. Although research articles can vary greatly in methodology and scope, they share several common features. The topic of the research study is usually presented in the form of a research question or even a formal hypothesis, and it is often introduced or combined with a section summarizing current research in the field called the literature review. This is often followed by a section on methodology. Then we often get an enumeration of results of the study, followed by a discussion or analysis of the findings. Finally, there will be a conclusion, and at the end of the article, usually a list of references. While these features will help you to identify research articles, be aware that there are other types of scholarly articles that may be useful for certain purposes. The review article, not to be confused with a book review, is a broader examination of the current scholarly literature as it relates to a topic, the state-of-the-art of research on the topic, as it were. A particularly important type of review article for nursing is a systematic review, a rigorous review of recent research as it pertains to a specific clinical question, and is a prime source for evidence-based practice. You will learn more about research methodologies and the types of scholarly articles you need for your work as you go through your nursing program. In the meantime, if you have questions finding scholarly articles, don't hesitate to ask a librarian.